Yeah, so really excited to be back playing against Ben, A.K.A. most exhausting player. When you're playing a player like Ben, you really can't dip for even a moment. Even though you kind of know what to expect, it's still very difficult to play against his style.
Topher's just playing really well. I think he's got something to prove after the match he had against Ian.
Ben is going to pose a stiff challenge today, and I'm not taking that for granted.
Welcome back, everybody, to Essential Tennis Arena. Another exciting day here. Every day here is exciting.
Exactly.
But today is especially exciting because Ben, A.K.A. most exhausting player, A.K.A. green shirt guy, is here in the building. He's getting ready to play Topher. And so Ben is to my left, Topher is to my right. And I'm looking forward to this match a lot. I think it's going to be a huge challenge for Topher, and one that's going to test his weaponry. He knows that he has to come out swinging, and he's got to make enough of those big shots. And that's exactly the challenge that Ben presents to every tennis player. Matt, what kind of patterns are you going to be looking for here in this match?
Yeah, so I talked to Topher before, and he has more of a grinding defensive style, more of that counter puncher, and he said he's going to try to play a little more aggressive, more first strike tennis. So I could see him trying to attack Ben's serve, and then coming up to the net and testing that a little bit.
All right, we go. Have fun.
Drop her. Righty lob.
Righty. Oh, good put away, Topher. Going with the ambi right out of the box.
Yeah, and I think that's the other thing we didn't really touch on. Overheads for Topher are going to be key. Being able to even hitting two in a row, that's going to be key to winning a lot of the points.
Oh my gosh! I think Ben's dialing in. He wasn't doing this kind of ball movement yesterday. I think he's starting to feel a little more comfortable with the court.
Yep, here it is.
Got to hit more.
That's there it is. See that point right there that Ben just played makes me never want to play him. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah,
yep.
that's the archetype point.
And Topher played a good point. He set it up right.
Absolutely.
But as a tennis player, that's tough when you're constantly setting up good points and you're not on the result end. See, there it is. Bring him in and then make him finish. How you feeling?
Honestly, but Ben's looking a lot better today.
Yeah,
than he was yesterday. It's it's kind of putting myself in Topher's shoes right now. Like, if I'm in Topher's position at this point, I'm kind of thinking, oh crap, right now. Feel like Topher's second guessing the attack.
That's good.
Good shot.
That's a good ball right there.
And watching that point, I almost get the sense that Topher's already kind of putting his foot on the brakes a little bit
Yep.
as far as the attacking style.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling for Topher, right? It's only the first game of the match. It's such a tough puzzle to crack.
Good shot.
That's good.
That's a nice ball.
All right, game one goes to
gets the
Topher.
break, but interesting. Like you can just feel the battle.
Yes.
Like this is the struggle that's going to be the whole match.
100%.
Topher trying to find his tempo, his rhythm, and like where does he want to walk the line exactly between being careful and being offensive.
Right.
Topher won the toss, or the spin, I should say, and asked to receive. And I think that if I had won, I would have also asked to receive. But I'm feeling good with things so far.
So, you know, they call him the most exhausting player for a reason, and though I'm really happy with getting a break to start, there was an energy cost that came with getting that break. So I've got to be ready to, especially considering how fast of a style he plays, I have to be ready to take my moments and take my time to rest and recharge between points, because I'm going to have to maintain this output in order to continue to perform at this level. So feeling happy about the start, but I know that Ben's a slow starter, so I'm going to need to keep my foot on the gas and keep being willing to move forward, be aggressive, but not overswing at stuff.
I should have said this by now, but just so much respect to Ben for coming up here,
Yeah.
and to Topher for taking on the challenge when I offered it to him. It's such a privilege for us to be able to sit here and watch these guys both in like a struggle position,
Right.
and just see how they deal with that challenge.
Back.
Really taking his time the last
Left 15.
couple minutes, which is interesting play.
Ooh. Gave him one there.
That's it.
Oh,
It's time to Sampras hop there.
yep. Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, come on.
That's a good shot.
I gotta say, Ben is worrying me more today than yesterday. I almost feel like he's more comfortable with the pace that Topher is giving him.
Mm-hmm. So that team, that is one of the most annoying things that can happen to you as a player. You hit a great serve, the player just gets it back high, deep. He set up a great point, and then you
Total
miss it.
control.
Oh.
I think that was wide.
Yep.
That was an aggressive cut by Topher on that slice.
Good shot.
That's a good ball. There it is.
Topher got away with one there,
Yep.
but really nice setup on that point.
Bring him up. That's a good shot.
Play, Ben.
Nice. Oh, good shot. Body's loosening up, which feels good. One thing I noticed is that Topher moves through points very deliberately. And what I mean by that is he takes a while to serve and to receive serve, and I like to go through the points at kind of a quicker tempo. So that's having a little bit of an effect on me because it's hard to get a rhythm that way, but I think I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so probably not surprising, but for me at least, but I feel a little bit more comfortable on his service games. I feel like his serves are coming into nice strike zones for me, and energy level's been pretty solid. Interestingly, I'm expending more energy in return games than I was in the first service game, which is, you know, usually you expect to spend a little bit more energy protecting your own serve, but I'm happy to, even though I gave the break away, I'm happy to have gotten it back, and I just want to tighten up a few things and get that first hold and kind of start to establish myself in this match. Feeling good so far.
Yeah, good serve. Wide.
What just happened here?
Out of tearing space-time continuum there, and Ben just missed.
Back. Out.
See.
Pulled up a little bit on the
Yep.
on the acceleration there on that serve.
That's a good shot.
A really nice swing from Topher.
Yeah.
That's just perfect tempo.
Wide.
That's a bit low percentage there.
That's a good, great
Just-
forehand right there.
Yeah, just awesome. Again, measured offense there.
Yeah.
Back.
That's big overhead. That was really good. Very good point.
That was some offense here. Oh, that's generous.
Look at so
It's a bad drop shot.
Classic. Just
Play, Ben.
MEP'd the crap out of Topher there.
Oh, good shot.
that's a good shot.
Gosh, all right.
Why?
Topher a little sassy with that slice. I'm sorry, Ben, sassy with the slice. Oh, he's starting to dial it in.
Yep.
Yeah. He's going toe-to-toe in the rally.
Yep.
And that's just
See, and that's
checking
a force.
out.
Yep. You don't.
This is not going the way I
No.
want it right now.
I don't want to be in this battle.
Ben is in total control at this
Yep.
point. That's kind of terrifying.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot.
Topher, a little casual on that
Yeah.
volley.
One of the things I noticed about Topher, and love your insight when you played him, he's pretty slow player in the sense of between points serving. Did he do that with you? He seems like he's taking a long time.
You know, I just don't think my match against Topher is just a fair
Assessment
of anything for Topher. Like, I feel like it was just one of those days where everything was against him on that day, and it just rolled and rolled and rolled. And so, honestly,
oh, righty. That's he just missed it.
All right, so I'm past the point where I can blame anything on tightness. I feel fine. Topher's just playing really well. I think he's got something to prove after the match he had against Ian. He's getting me a lot on those inside-out forehands. Got to start accounting for those. I still feel good. Here we go.
My first hold on Essential Tennis, which feels good. Took a little bit longer than I hoped, but feeling good about it. Feeling pretty comfortable overall. I feel like I've sort of settled down a little bit from after the first couple games. I'm finding patterns that are working. So I'm feeling good about where things are at. I want to make sure when you're playing a player like Ben, you really can't dip for even a moment. You got to stay focused. You got to stay engaged. So, you know, I can't get complacent here. I've got an advantage, but I got to make sure I continue to press it.
if things have been a little weird for you recently and you're out of your normal rhythm and you'd like to get back on the court and find the perfect practice partner, perfect training partner, make sure to check out my friends at playercourt.com. They've been kind enough to sponsor this match, sponsor this kind of content from Essential Tennis, which I'm super, super grateful for. And their platform is an unbelievable resource for tennis players looking to take their game to the next level. And really the main thing is their huge database, or huge directory of tennis players, all sorted by level, what they want to work on, and by zip code, so that you can go in there, type in your zip code, and find players that are at the perfect level for you to go train with today. So for a limited time, they've got a special discount just for viewers of these matches. If you go to playercourt.com/ET, it's playercourt.com/ET, you'll see a special discount.
Yep. I think we've seen that before.
Like Topher does not want to hit more overheads.
No. I just think it's going to be hard to do this from the baseline.
That's wide.
Exactly. For two.
So much pressure on those ground strokes.
Yep.
Good shot.
Ooh, that was not pretty. That was not pretty.
Oh, that thing keeps getting lower though. It's like an inside-out slice.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is worst case scenario for Topher.
Yes.
Topher's
That's
just
a good
like,
shot.
please make it stop. Please make it stop.
Oh, good
Yeah.
shot.
That's good
that's
ball.
nice. Nice job, Topher.
Yes.
That's so mentally tough to make it through that point with a winner after digging out all of those shots. Yeah, I didn't see any of this
30-15.
against Topher. Like I kept the
Just a foot on
train
the gas,
rolling
yep.
against Topher and just steamrolled the whole match. He never tried to really slow it down like that against me.
Good shot. Good shot. I couldn't be sure.
It's a good serve.
Good neutralizing return.
Yep.
Second toss that got away from me there.
This is the first point in the match where I feel like it's stacked up against Topher a little bit.
Back. Back.
And he threw in a full.
That really that hurts.
Oh, for the fans. Oh, that's a great forehand right
I
there.
feel like we haven't seen that shot from Topher in like 10 minutes.
Yes. Oh, that's. Oh, nice. Oh, that's just like on a string. Drop shot. Wow. Good point, guys.
Yeah. Good spot, Ben.
Thanks.
Dude, she's hitting winners.
That thing's like an inch over the net.
Oh, good shot.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good backhand off of that.
And a big point there.
Yes. Wait, those two bounces. Yeah.
Wow, God bless
Ace.
Topher for having to be able to smile about that.
Yeah.
And so comfortable
Yep.
right now.
Bye.
Just everything. Does he go for it? Yep. Oh,
Topher's discomfort with the net is really hurting him
yes,
right now.
100%.
Bye.
And he.
Oh, that's generous. That's generous by Ben.
No.
Good point, guys.
This is
Yep.
brutal. I'm making big mental notes right now.
You want another one?
Oh, he
doesn't
backed
take it
off
all.
it. Yeah. Oh, that's dude. That could be. In all seriousness, like that could be the like fatal flaw
Yes,
for Topher
100%.
if he's not willing to stand in there and hit overheads.
Yep. Oh, the dropper. That's a good shot.
That's nice.
Oh, good shot.
That's a good shot. Big game.
That's a huge game. Yeah, if that swings the other way, I think the set is completely
Yes.
different. Wow.
All right, first of all, I have no idea if the ball on the baseline where I hit the two-handed backhand lob was in. I was really waiting for an umpire to call it out, but I looked around and realized there are no umpires here, so I had to hit it. Be curious to see what actually happened there. I do think I'm wearing him down to a degree. That's now 3 service games where I had game point and lost. That's uncharacteristic, and I think it's unlikely to continue throughout the match, so I'm optimistic about what's going to happen going forward.
Wow, so last 2 games, definitely the biggest test of the match so far. I can tell that he's starting to press me, he's starting to notice some things, and he's giving me some different looks, asking some big questions. Felt like, yeah, I got a little loose in that service game. A couple of bad tosses, a couple of doubles, stuff that I don't want to see. For me, personally as a player, when I feel comfortable in somebody's, their service games, like when I feel comfortable returning, I feel comfortable in a match because I always feel like even if I lose my serve, I'm going to have a chance to compete in the next return game. But he really pressed me there, and I've got to be ready to up my level.
Back.
Oh, dropper. Righty lob. Missed it. There. See that overhead is not confident at all. Oh, that's a good serve, good return. Oh, that. Yep. That's a good shot.
That's what he's got to do.
Yep.
Good confident swings. I love that Ben came in on that.
Oh, he's starting to attack a little.
Oh, good shot.
There you go.
Oh, good shot.
That's really nice,
That's a good
Topher.
shot.
Really nice. Great sequence of shots.
I'd say, as far as the second set goes, job not done. They call him the most exhausting player for a reason. That was a challenging, grueling first set. And I know he's going to continue to improve. I know he's going to continue to adjust. I know he's going to continue to up his level. Yep. He's not going to fade away. I've got to continue to press. I've got to continue to play solid tennis, and my level's going to have to come up because the intensity of this match is still, there's everything to play for.
I think he's getting a little bit tired, and I feel as good as I did at the beginning of the match, so I'm just going to keep pushing and see what happens.